Hi, Benji.
This is huge.
We've arrived. So, for both of our subscribers, we had to both of our both of our listeners. No, we had to hit a subscriber level to qualify for YouTube Live, and this is when the big bucks are going to start rolling in, right? I mean,
And for all you dreamers out there, when you're just, making stuff on Zoom, putting it out on YouTube, you got one subscriber, there's this element of like, do I believe, like, how is Isaac going to lose faith in this? He's a grown man, he's a father, he's got a family. Like, does he believe? And then he believed. I believed. And Isaac,
but
I knew you believed, but for all I know in the back of your head, you're like, what am I doing? But here we are, 50 subscribers live on YouTube. This is a
but
milestone. I know we don't have a sponsorship from Liquid Death yet, but
yet,
this is a milestone. And if you don't celebrate these things,
what are we doing it for? Right?
I even took it a
And
step up. I'm in my wife's office with like a normal person's background.
it looks really good on you. It looks really good on.
Thank
And
you.
let me just let me also say, Benji. Every time I text you, I'm like, is this going to be the day where Benji's like, nah, dude, I'm good. We're done.
Or it's
Every
like your wife chimes in and she's just like, Isaac, this is.
I know.
But I think the beauty of what we're doing is we kind of do it a little later in the evening and it's quick. So yeah.
It hasn't been great for my sex life, but but we are talking, and I do believe in it. And well, let's do it. Let's just build on it. So yeah,
Well, here we are.
here we are, and we are coming off a big win. A big win. We both took a heavy underdog last plus 180. We wagered $10 to win $18 on the Nationals to beat the Diamondbacks in Arizona as they were ice cold. Sure enough, the Nationals came through. You are up 122 on the year, and I'm up 113. We're doing great. Come get on board, listener. Get on board.
Yeah, if you had been betting with us since we started this project, you'd be up money. You'd be rich.
Yeah, you'd be rich.
And maybe you'd have a little bit of a companion in our podcast.
And we're looking for that. We're happy to have you on. We want to hear your stories of success, guys. We really do.
And if
Um,
anyone's looking that we haven't posted much recently, it's because my wife had a baby 2 weeks ago. So I took about a week off. It's been a little touch and go, but we're ready to hit our stride again. And while my wife had a baby, we were getting ready for YouTube Live, one subscriber at a time.
we have someone on asking us to do a backflip. Oh my god.
Oh no,
Oh
sorry.
my god. That's okay. Okay, right
It's
on.
late. I've been doing manual labor all
Yeah,
day and I
great.
had a glass of sparkling rosé, so no backflips.
Really. I mean, it's great to have you here. Thanks so much, guys.
I
Okay,
I'd like to just take a quick moment and since we're now in a new medium to just unpack what the show is about
it's a great
and the
idea.
premise of it.
Reset us. Yes. Tell where are we? What are we doing here?
What spawned the idea of this show, Game of the Day podcast, is that Isaac and I were talking about how when we were kids, you could come home and just watch baseball. I was on the West Coast. I could come home and watch a Cubs game. I could come home and watch a Braves game. And then soon after, I could be watching a Dodgers game. It was all sort of free. And if you had a somewhat normal childhood, you could watch numerous baseball games a day. And then, of course, as things have evolved, it's become more complicated. You need a Time Warner Spectrum thing or whatever your local provider is.
Paywall City, everything.
Yeah, and then you need Apple, you might need Amazon, you need an MLB pass. And so we were discussing that, oh, it sucks that baseball doesn't feel free and like an everyman thing. And then I said, or you said, well, there is a game of the day every day. And baseball does give you a free game of the day, regardless, with no paywall. Download the app, you get a free game of the day. And we're like, why don't we make that our thing, an everyman baseball game that anyone can watch? Let that be the focus of our show. And that's what the show's about, the game of the day. And if there is no game of the day, we pivot a little or we just go dark. But that's the idea. Focus on the game of the day for
Love it.
everybody.
Yeah,
And
man.
because if you cover every single game in baseball, it'll take you 2.5 hours every day. And we're not doing that.
And we're not going to be doing that because we have lives, and you were fathers, for crying out loud. We exactly. So, I'm a little bit distracted by this new format. I see Big Boy G said hi and wants to make sure we know that Big Boy G said hi. So I see you. Thank you, Big Boy G, for saying hi.
Hi, Big Boy G.
welcome. But did you explain? Did we talk? Did you when you were about WGN?
I mentioned WGN. Yeah,
Okay, great.
WGN was
Say
a
say yeah.
national. So
Okay,
for all
thank
you
you.
young kids out there, there used to be television networks and certain channels like WGN was the Chicago channel. I was a kid in LA, but we had WGN so I could watch Cubs games. And then we also had Turner stations like TBS, TNT, and back in the day all the Braves games were on there and it was also the height of when the Braves were great. So we could you know, I was watching the Dodgers kind of sucked as a kid, so I was and the Braves were good, so I would often come home and watch the Braves.
Yeah, I mean, coming home from school to watch baseball, I knew that spring was happening. It was great. So here, this is where we want to be. And like, while things have been tough, we know that baseball is going to happen tomorrow. And let's talk about it. Let's make a call on it. Let's bet on it potentially. That's what we're here to do. Great.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
tomorrow's game of the day is the Houston Astros, who have Framber Valdez pitching against the Pirates with Mitch Keller in
Is it Mitch?
Pittsburgh.
Wait, is it Mitch Keller? I have
Yeah.
to ask because I read somewhere that it was Kyle Keller. Isn't that insane? I wonder if it was a
No,
typo.
it's Mitch.
Okay,
It's
great.
Mitch.
Okay, thank you. Great. I know
Um,
that's an insane thing I just said. So,
Yeah, no, it's okay.
okay.
Um, the money line has Mitch Keller and the Pirates at plus 136, Valdez and the Astros at negative 162. The over-under is at 7.5, over being at negative 115, under being at negative 105. By the way, we get all our numbers from DraftKings Sportsbook just because it's easy and normal. And then the run
Unless someone
line,
else wants to pay us to get their lines from them potentially. Oh, yeah, whatever.
whatever, it's a good reference, and yeah, we like
That's
stuff.
right. That's
And
great.
then the run line is negative 1.5 for the Astros at plus 105, and then plus 1.5 for the Pirates at negative 125. Do you want to go first with an analysis, or do you want me to go first?
I'll tell you, like, just sight unseen. I mean, I like Framber Valdez. I like him as a known quantity name. Typically a winning pitcher. So, and he is getting the money. But I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Okay, fair. I am a huge Mitch Keller fan. Sometimes that can mean painful things, but lately he's been pitching really, really well. But if you know anything about Mitch Keller, is he will often pitch really, really well and then suddenly collapse. But for example, in his last game against the Padres, pretty good team, 6 innings, 3 earned runs, pretty good. Only let up 3 hits and 2 walks. Before that, against Milwaukee, it's also a relatively hot team. 6 innings, 1 earned run. Before that, against Cincinnati, 6 innings, 1 earned run. Before that, 7 innings, 2 earned runs against the Mets with 8 Ks. So he's on a hot streak throughout the entire month of May. But again, if you know anything about Mitch Keller, you know that out of nowhere he will get blown up and the Pirates will just let him. They won't yank him. They'll just let him be
Wow.
out there and get messed up. Now, that being said, Valdez is also a very good pitcher. And like you mentioned, he's great, and he went the distance in his last game against Tampa Bay. He went 9 innings with 9 Ks and only let up 1 earned run, 3 hits, 1 walk. So, and then before that, 6 innings, 1 earned run. Before that, 7 innings, 3 earned run. He's also had a really amazing May. Another stat, you know me, what I like to look at is I like to look at lefty, righty, home, whatever.
Yeah.
So, against lefties at home, the Pittsburgh Framber Valdez is a lefty. The Pittsburgh Pirates are hitting 216 since May 1st. Against righties, oh, hold on one sec. I messed it up. Against righties away since May 1st, the Astros are I had it right there. Hold on. Oh boy. There it is. The Astros are hitting 238. So not great on either team. So those are my general thoughts on
Okay.
just the numbers. What's your takeaway? What's your
Well,
bet? What are you liking?
I'm leaning to. I mean, I was just gonna be pretty simple. I think the total is low, first of all, but I was going to keep it simple and just lay 16 to win 10, but I think with the Astros on the road and what you shared about if Keller's great, great, but if not, they're going to light him up. I think I'm going to do the run line on the Astros at plus 105. That's going to be my play.
Okay. Based off everything I'm seeing, I think I'm gonna take the under. I think both of these pitchers are incredibly talented, and even though they both had some, hiccups in their careers, overall they're pretty great. And I think again, I'm just gonna not overthink it.
Yeah.
I think these guys are two low key aces, in my opinion. And I think both of their offenses are kind of shady.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take the.
Wow. That is even. Yeah. Mitch Keller is 1-7 with a 3.7 ERA. I
Yeah.
mean, that is a tough luck loser. I mean, that is like I'm just looking it up right here. He has not given up more than 3 runs since May 2nd, and he is 1-7. I mean, that is horrible. That really says so much about how crummy the Pittsburgh offense has been. What happened last night? Pittsburgh won 3-0. This is I mean, these are screaming unders. You are right on that.
But I'll be honest. I also agree with your run line. I think at the end of the day, the Pirates offense is very bad. And I think the Astros offense has actually been pretty good lately.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I just think, but at the end of the day, keeping it simple, I'm going to say
Dude, I love
just
Framber
take the
Valdez.
under.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I think it's a great, but for basically the same thing. Well, it's not the same thing. I'm saying that the Pirates are going to win 3-0. You know what I mean? And you're saying I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm saying the Astros are going to win 3-0, and you're saying the Astros are going to win 3-0. You know what I mean? That's what we're saying. So I like the run line. I like the Astros right now. I'm good with that, and I get why you want to take the run total.
I'm second guessing it a little, but I like
Well,
it.
so game one of this series, the Astros won 3-0. Game two of the series today, the Pirates won 3-0. I mean, these are control. They're not. What I will say to your point on the under, both of these bullpens are fresh. For whatever you want to say about these bullpens, I don't know very much about the Pirates bullpen. I don't think they're very good, particularly.
They're not.
I know the Astros have a bullpen, but it's not like Astros bullpens of years past.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's not.
I still feel
So
good about it.
okay, great,
I mean, Framber's coming off a 9 inning game. Mitch Keller's just like serving up quality starts left and right. So,
great, great.
yeah,
Well, there we go. I mean, listen, we're hot as hell, Benji. We have been winning like crazy, like wonderfully, and now we're on YouTube Live, and nothing's going to stop us.
yeah.
Okay?
Burger Shot MF says no.
Yeah. We can't win them all.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Thanks for checking it out, Burger Shot MF. Thanks for
Yeah.
checking us out.
I hope you
Um,
enjoyed Isaac's wallpaper and my wife's, what's that called? Gallery wall?
we'll be back for more. I'll say, Benji, we'll go in a second. This feels different. It does.
It's exciting.
Yeah. It feels a little different. And I can't. I mean, I'm just blown away by that we're 50 subscribers and now there's no barrier to entry and we have a show and I've got wallpaper and I've got a headphone and I've got a phone in a vertical position and you have all those things too. And here we are, content creators.
We'll be promoting on X any second now.
Any second now, any
Yeah,
second. Thanks, dude. Benji, thanks for doing this with me today, man.
we did it.
All right. So then I stop the live here, and I'm ending the stream. Are we good with that? Ending stream?
End stream, dude. Just do it.